Welcome back to The Local Show, a service of Gettys Federal Savings and Loan and Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show, locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now, here are your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Back into it and back at it again. You've got The Local Show right here on 570 WSYR, 106.9 FM. Tom and Steve along for the ride. Did you get any feedback on your debut during afternoon drive time, filling in for Bob Lonsberry?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
You're the one that made it all happen.
Well,
it's definitely...
It's your show.
You're so... I hate you so much. It was definitely different.
Yeah.
It was definitely different not being our own captain a little bit.
Yeah. I thought some of your friends might say, hey, you're famous. You were on in the afternoon.
No, not at all. But
right.
we
you
did
don't
hear,
have any friends.
The guests that were on it got some great feedback.
Oh, did they?
I know that for a fact.
Good.
And
okay.
Lots of ears I think we took a couple shots at Bob. That was fun, But it was all good. That was an interesting day. I know.
Interesting dynamic, huh?
It was a different animal, but thank you to the folks at IR for actually trusting us for 3 hours. That's kind of
right. For being on there. Sure. Right here now we don't have any weather breaks or anything.
Well, they're there. We just don't do them.
We just jump, we jump right in.
Yeah, we do our thing.
Right now we have a new person on the show. Her name is Julie Lewinski, and she is the owner of Care Patrol, carepatrol.com, carepatrol.com. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Very good. It's nice to meet you. So tell us a little bit about your background. Are you from Syracuse or?
So I'm not from Syracuse. I'm from the Western New York area, near Buffalo.
Oh, that far
currently
down.
live in Orchard Park.
Okay.
Went to college in Syracuse, though.
Oh, did you? Which college?
Onondaga Community College.
Okay, yeah,
a little
OCC.
bit of Syracuse
Two grads
University.
right here. Two OCC grads right here.
Yeah,
awesome.
we went there.
They're friends of the show. We've had the president on a few times. Friends of the show.
Awesome.
Now, what did you take up there? What did you go for?
So I was in business and science. So
Okay.
I actually got 2 degrees from there and
Wonderful.
then moved on to University at Buffalo for occupational therapy.
I got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
radio listeners didn't see the face you made at science. You're like, science.
Science. I love science.
Are you a family person? Do you have a family here?
I do.
Yeah, married?
I'm married and I have 2 children, a 9-year-old and a 6-year-old, soon to be 10 and 7.
Wow. Yeah. They keep
My
you busy.
7-year-old, soon to be 7-year-old, is going on 21. She's super sassy.
Yeah.
Her name's Scarlett. Sassy Scarlett.
Nice. And what's your husband do?
Well, he actually is an attorney.
Okay.
He works for Care Patrol as well, and also does some additional work for a law firm as well too. So
Wonderful.
yeah.
So you guys are busy. What side of town you hail from these days?
Orchard Park.
Where is Orchard Park?
Buffalo Bills.
But you're not there now.
No,
I'm there now.
Oh, so you live there?
Yes,
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you were living in Syracuse.
We missed that part.
No.
When you said Orchard Park, I thought what seemed
Tom and I-
originally.
Right.
No.
Oh, good God. Okay.
No. So with Care Patrol, we cover Buffalo, Niagara, Rochester, Syracuse, the southern tier. So I'm all over.
Wow,
the place.
you're really important. You're really wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we
Okay.
have an amazing team that follows along in
Right.
all of our different areas as well too. So
And she's married to an attorney, so it's like they have to litigate the grocery list. Attorneys, anyway. We'll start. That's another show.
So if we go back to Thursday, there was this day, this baby boomer recognition day, and how does that gel with what you do? Explain the whole process of your business and what it's all about.
Sure. So Care Patrol is a group of senior care advisors, and we help seniors and their families to navigate different care transitions. So when they start to need a little more help, whether it's at home and looking at in-home care supports and such, or looking at transitions of care to independent living communities, assisted living, memory care, nursing homes, we're kind of those navigators. Our service is free to seniors and their families. And really how it relates to the baby boomers, I mean, it's a huge population.
Stop looking at us.
Did
you see that?
I think I'm a baby
I'm
boomer.
on the heels of it. I'm Gen X. I'm Gen X. So, it's
What is the age
interesting.
group of
So,
a baby boomer then?
so baby boomers are between 65 64, 65, and 85.
Okay.
And approximately 10,000 people a day join that group right now. It
So
will
I'm
start
not a
to slow
boomer.
down.
No, actually, I thought I was
a boomer.
1960 through. That was the.
There's like some differences if you look at, when,
So the
when they
age-
actually look at it.
The age now would be 60 years old or 65 years old.
It's between 60 and 65, depending
Okay,
on
so
who,
yeah, I'm
what
on the
source you
edge.
look at is where the boomers begin.
We caught it.
Yeah.
We're boomers.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's interesting because when you look at the boomers, the older portion of the
Yes.
boomers have, different healthcare needs and perspectives than the younger. And
Sure.
some of the youngers are in that sandwich generation. So they're taking care of older parents as well as have younger kids and grandkids and such.
So who calls you for help, and how do you help?
Oh my goodness. So it can be anybody from healthcare providers. So doctors sometimes reach out to us, case managers, social workers, home care providers, things of that nature to try to connect families to us. Families hear from word of mouth and, other marketing that we do about our services. So they'll call out to us directly. We hear a lot from caregivers of seniors. So either their children, a paid caregiver, other types of caregivers working with them that are really just looking for resources to help to better support them.
Because I'm me.
Yeah.
I still understand exactly what you do. So I want to drill down. So why would I call you?
So, for example, if you are a senior and you're living at home alone and you're just finding that you lack socialization, maybe it's more difficult to get out into the community and drive, maybe you're starting to notice that you're forgetful, maybe forgetting some medications, having difficulty with walking, unsteady, having falls.
So how
things
do you
of
solve that
nature.
problem?
So what we do is we do a care discovery to really look at what your medical background and history is, what type of social activities you enjoy. Are you a social person? What type of living situation are you in? What healthcare needs do you have?
So it's like it's like an audit.
Yes.
It's like an audit.
Yeah, we call it a care discovery. So we're
That's
looking at
less
what are
scary
your
than an
needs.
audit.
Asking a lot of questions.
Yeah,
Yes, you're
asking a lot of questions and really trying to get to know the person.
Yeah.
It's very person-centered, so
And nobody
it
at
looks
that
different.
point, nobody's paying you anything.
No, nobody
How
ever
do
pays
you
us
get paid?
anything. So we partner with wonderful organizations throughout the areas that we serve in the community, from different senior living companies to home care companies, durable medical equipment companies, a variety of different resources. Our goal is to know what's available in the community, and we're basically a connector. So we help people. It's almost like looking at a real estate agent or a Medicare broker. We're listening to what the people need and want and what their preferences are, and narrowing down the options.
Am I calling you for myself, or are my kids, or am I calling
like
you
you said,
for
it
mom?
could be either
It
one.
could be either.
Yeah, it could be either.
Yep, it could be either.
Where is it most often? Is it usually the kids, or is it usually mom or dad, or is it a pretty big mix?
When we look at seniors, they really oftentimes don't want to admit that they need help. So oftentimes it is the caregivers that are reaching out and consulting with us on how do they have that conversation in regards to their care needs. How do they look at what is best for mom, dad, aunt, uncle, grandma, grandpa, their neighbor.
So you have a coalition of people that you recommend in this area as well as in Western New York. So
That you trust, that are reliable.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And that's super important because, it's an extension of our community. We want to look at helping to raise up the services in our community, educate folks, educate different resources, collaborate, just to provide a better community.
So
for
people can
seniors.
reach out to you and ask questions, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Best
any
place,
time.
carepatrol.com.
carepatrol.com.
Yeah.
Can call us, 315-530-1645.
Right. Good. Okay.
That works.
Thank you so much for being here, Julie. We really appreciate it and all you do.
Thank you.
All right. Have a great rest of the day.
You too.
Next up, we're going to talk with Alex Bem. He is the Executive Director of Clear Path for Veterans. Stick around for that conversation on The Local Show on 570 WSYR.